Two.
My name's John Pearson, and I'm board chair here at Freire, and I'm just so proud of all my colleagues on the board and all the staff that are here. So, oh, my heart's just going. This is amazing. So, some of you might be thinking, what this Freire thing, what's this all about, right? And I'm looking at Jerry, and he knows what Freire is all about because he's been with Freire for a real long time, and Tom's here too. And well, the model began with the vision in 1999 up in Philadelphia to serve the needs of kids in Philly. And since then, the academic achievements of those kids have just been off the chart. Those kids have surpassed, you know, local averages and Pennsylvania state averages and national averages, and they're excelling. So what's that mean for Delaware? So you don't have to pay attention to education in Delaware for very long to realize that we've been working hard for many years to improve student outcomes. And even more specifically, just a few years ago, we began looking closely at college persistence rates. And we asked ourselves, we wanted to know the hard data. Of our public high school graduates that enter college, what percentage of those first-year college freshmen return to college without interruption their sophomore year? Seamless persistence from freshman to sophomore year is a key to student success. How many of our Delawarean college freshmen are prepared to succeed? And when we did that study, we looked at that, the data uncovered some opportunities for growth and improvement. The glass is half full. So the staff that lead our school here today, I believe, and our board believes, they have the ability and the passion to prepare kids for success. So here at Freire, we will strive to have graduates enroll in college. And we'll prepare these kids to persist, not only to college, but through college. Now, our school was brand new. We just cut the ribbon, right? Thanks, guys. And we got a lot of work to do. But we have a model that's proven to be successful, and our students in Wilmington that go through this school will be prepared. So that's why we're here. And I've told you what we're going to try our darndest to do. Now I got to talk a little about the journey, because it's been a long one, and our story. How did we get here? So our journey started to bring us to this event today about 2 years ago with a vision for Delaware, and even more specifically for kids in Wilmington, where an opportunity gap exists. So we built a team of founding board members, many of whom are here tonight: Hal Reel and Clint Walker, Christian Wilhauer, and Henry Smith, who I don't think is with us here tonight. We built that board, and we built a small staff leadership team, Paul Ramirez and Felicia Winnell, who you'll meet in just a few minutes. And we did some work. We did some work to apply for a state charter, and then we revised our application and we reapplied, and then we re-revised our application and reapplied again until we got it right. So we had some friends that helped us through that. I don't know if I see Jennifer Nagurney from the Department of Education. There she is. She sure was patient with us. So thank you. And Kendall Massett, right? Thanks, Jennifer. And I don't know if Kendall's here, but she was our Sherpa through that whole process and our advocate, and she helped to get us there. So after we got that charter, we had to find a home. And we reviewed and re-reviewed potential sites, and with the help of, and these two fellows are here, Paul McConnell and Scott Johnson, we finally found a home, but just in the nick of time. And we negotiated. We tried to play hardball. And then we had to renovate. Oh boy, right? You should see some of the documents across my desk. Man, my head's been looking at all this stuff. And Then we got the renovations done so we could have the school ready for students, again, just in the nick of time. All the while we navigated through this process, we had legal issues along the way, and I don't know if Jim Taylor's here from Saul Ewing, but he helped to provide a light for us at the end of the tunnel, so we knew that there was hope and we could pull this thing off. And we made hard decisions, the board did and the staff, but we made sound decisions, because here we are now. And we made those decisions with an amazing board, of which I'm proud to be part of. So we did all this work while keeping the vision of Freire as a top priority. And our vision is to provide our children with a college prep learning experience with a focus on individual freedom, critical thinking, and problem solving, emphasizing community, teamwork, and nonviolence. But wait, that's not all. While we did that, we needed to fill seats. We needed to find kids. And there were some months there where our board met, and I thought, oh my goodness, we are not going to fill this school. But we did it, again, just in the nick of time. So today we have over 200 kids in this school, 235 to be exact, from all races, colors, and creeds, from neighborhoods across Wilmington. And we're so excited to work together with you all, the city of Wilmington, to make a real difference in the lives of all these students, providing them with a top-notch education free of tuition. So our journey brought us to here, but let me tell you something, our journey is just starting, because now it's time to serve those kids. So I want to thank everyone for coming out. I'm excited about the journey that we're going to embark upon moving forward, and I'm going to call a man to the microphone whose passion for quality education in Delaware is second to none, Governor Jack Markell.
Well, thanks, John. This is a very exciting moment. You know, my journey with Freire started when my old friend Tom Caramonico came to see me a few years ago with Kelly, and they told me about. First of all, I want to say it's great to be here with Senator Carper and with Senator Margaret Rose Henry. Thank you. But they, they told me about the experience in Philadelphia and the quality education for the kids up there, and they said they wanted to do something here. And John gave the short version of the journey. This was really this was a challenging experience, and fortunately, we kept our focus where the focus ought to be, which is on these students. And it's really exciting that. This year, I think 3 new schools opened up in the city of Wilmington, several others over the last couple of years, which is great for these kids. I, for one, when I heard that Paul Ramirez was going to be the principal, I said we have to get this school open just so we keep Paul in Delaware. That in itself, well, we have very talented school leaders, and that makes an incredible difference for these kids. I also want to thank, and I see a lot of you standing around, people like Hal Reel, where'd Hal? I saw Hal. Hal and Scott, who's standing way in the back. The effort that so many of you all put in, and Dennis, it's great to be with our mayor, who knows how important it is for the city's future to have great, high-quality education. But the amount of effort that so many of you put in to making sure that this school opened was extraordinary, and very grateful to all of you as well. And in the end, as John, we're here for one reason, that we know that the cities and the states and the countries that do a better job of education today are going to have a more prosperous future. And we believe that all our kids can learn, every one of them. Every one of them. And so we are really excited for our students who are here. What grade are you guys in? 8th. You're in 8th grade? We're really excited about what you can do. And I think, the most important message that I want you to take away from today is all these adults who are here came tonight for one reason, which is we believe in you. And we hope that the knowledge that we all believe in you will make it even more likely that you and all of your fellow students will believe in yourselves. Because when you believe in yourself, and when you have, a lot of really talented, competent, caring, passionate adults who believe in you and are going to meet you halfway, it's amazing what you can achieve. It's amazing what you can achieve. And I believe, and I'm guessing that the mayor believes as well, that the kind of future we have here in Wilmington is a whole lot more dependent upon you than it is all these people like me who have little or gray hair. And so we're all thrilled to be here. And we're thrilled to be here because it's not about us, and it's about you. And so I want to I apologize, I've got to take off. I know Senator Henry is joining me. We have an event tonight for the Salvation Army we're going to go off to. I don't know if the mayor's going to that as well or not, but right behind us. But I really do want to thank all of you. One of the great things I see here, I see some, so Paul and Scott own the building. And they, for good reasons, they worked real hard to get a good use in this building. And what a beautiful place for a school. What a beautiful place for a school. But what's also great is there are a lot of other people here who also own buildings in Wilmington, and they're here tonight because they know how important this school and what's going on here is going to be for the future of Wilmington, for all of us. So, Kelly, congratulations. I know this was more than an act of love on your part, an unbelievable commitment. And yes, you did. We had lots of conversations throughout, but here we are, and this is what it's all about. Congratulations to everybody.
Okay, thank you, Governor Markell. Next, I want to introduce a fellow who's working hard to serve and believes in and cares specifically about kids that live in the city of Wilmington. So come on up, Mayor Williams.
Good evening. First of all, I want to recognize Dr. Jenkins, who was our education point person for the city of Wilmington. I want to say to the kids here, welcome to Wilmington. This is going to be a great school, and this is going to be a great 4 years that you go here. I want you to understand that there's going to be $1 million renovation in this park right next to you. There's going to be a new hotel built down the street. You're going to see a lot of hustling and bustling here. I mean, it's going to be a very, very popular area, and I want you to understand that we love you, and we're glad you're here in the city of Wilmington. But let me say, Jeff, this is your building too, by the way. I think you were excluded a moment ago. But I want to thank Freire School for moving to the city of Wilmington and giving us their trust that they can open a school here and do things great for the children. I really appreciate that. And for me, it's been a battle with Scott, Paul calling me, wanting things done. I got to the point where it appeared that their number was on speed dial in both of my ears. And every time they called, I said, you know what? Stop right now. Let's take care of this. We'll end this problem. We'll get things done, and we'll get this school open. And we did.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mayor Williams. Next, I'd like to call a fellow up to the podium here who's been an advocate of kids in Delaware for a long time and was certainly helpful in advocating for Freire and helped us to be successful. So coming up, Senator Tom Carper.
What's your name?
Carly.
Are you a what grade? Eighth grade.
Eighth,
grade.
yeah.
And where did you go to school last year?
Curry.
Okay. And what was it about this school that made you decide to come here? What was it?
I came here because it's a college-preparatory school. I want to go to college and I want to be a success. I don't want to be another statistic in this world. And here I feel like I won't. The teachers are pushing us to
How would you like to be my speechwriter? Out of the mouth of babes, my Lord. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The teachers here, they're pushing us to our max, and I feel like we're going to be successful. We're going to be something in this world because these teachers, they're helping us, and they're going to make sure that we're a success.
Okay, nice round of applause. All right. What is your name?
Maya.
Tanaya. Where'd you go to school last year?
Gogger Cobbs.
Gogger Cobbs, okay. How did you end up here?
Through the mail.
Through the mail. Well, they have something in the mail. They say return to sender. Are you interested in going back, or are you happy to be here?
I'm happy to be here.
And what is it about this place that you like?
Freire made me a promise that they would help me get through school
Mhm.
and go to college free.
Free?
Pretty much,
All right.
with money in my pocket.
Good, that's good. All right. So how's it going so far?
Good.
All right, great. Nice round of applause. How are you?
Then
Are you Miss Delaware? I thought you were only in the 8th grade. What grade are you in?
8th.
Girls didn't look like you in the 8th grade when I was there. All right. Well, where'd you go to school last year?
George Reed Middle School.
Oh, sure. And how did you end up here?
Through the mail.
You're the mail. No, come on. Now, why did you decide to come here?
I decided to come here because I wanted to exceed in life and I wanted to achieve my dreams, which is to become a doctor and go to Harvard College.
Couldn't you aim higher? That's pretty impressive. Are your parents here?
Yeah, they were there.
Oh, all right. How about anybody from your family here? No? Okay, good. Well,
Yeah, my mom.
yeah, all right, Mom. Hi, Mom. Oh, my God. Come here. Guess who the station master is at the Wilmington train station? Hi, babe.
How are you?
Good. Hi. Only in Delaware. Only in Delaware. All right, who's next? Come here. All right, young. What's your name?
Marcel.
All right, nice to see you. Well, how old are you, 17?
I wish.
Oh, well, don't worry, you'll get there soon enough. And how come you came here?
Oh, because I got the notification that the school was opening.
Yeah, but what was it about when you heard about this place? What was it that actually said, I want to go there?
It seemed that
Because
they
you could
had.
have gone to a lot of schools, you know.
It seemed that they had a lot higher expectations than a lot of other schools did. So I felt like that would push me to be the best that I could be.
That's terrific. Nice round of applause. Stay right here. There's an old saying that you've all heard. It takes a village to raise a child. And when you're talking about charter schools, sometimes it takes a whole village to raise a charter school. I was privileged to be governor of the state when we signed into law, created charter school legislation, and made possible some really exciting experiments, and some that have been hugely successful, some disappointing. And as Margaret Rosen, who knows, the ones that are really successful, we try to learn from them. And the ones that weren't successful, we try to learn from them as well. I was in New York today for most of this morning and afternoon, and talked to a CEO of a big company that has over 1,000 employees in our state. And they're just trying to decide whether to put more down here. And just to reflect, Mayor, what the governor just said, they're interested in knowing that the young boys and girls, young men and women coming out of our schools can read, can write, can think, have good computer skills, a good work ethic, and are ready to go to work and do a job and deliver. And I'm encouraged to say that when you walk out of here in 5 years, when you walk out of here, you're going to be ready to really shine. And my sense is that you already are. To everybody here that's made possible this day, I just want to say thank you, folks in the city, folks in the state, those of you from the community. And the last thing I'll say is the involvement I've had is being president of integration all those years ago to help create charter schools. The other thing that we've done is reached out to the neighborhood here, and just to say, give these folks a chance. Give these folks a chance and see what they can do. And the key here is, and I've said to Kelly, that part of the key here is to be a good neighbor, to really be a good neighbor, so that a year from now or 2 years from now, folks who live in this community say, why were we so concerned? This has turned out to be just great. This has made our neighborhood better, stronger, more attractive. So that's not going to happen just by itself, but by a lot of good work and perseverance on the part of everyone. But I think we're off to a good start. I think these young people are a clear sign of that. God bless you all. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, finally, I think we want to recognize some staff. So could I have Nick Fells and Chris Zagacki come on up?
Good afternoon. My name is Nick Fells. I'm the head of school at Freire Charter High School in Philadelphia.
My name is Christopher Zagacki. I am the head of school of Freire Charter Middle School in Philadelphia. And Nick and I are here just to sort of offer our hand to our peers here at Freire Wilmington, and our compadres are grabbing something right now that we can share out in a few minutes. While they're doing that, I'm just so happy and excited for all the folks here in Wilmington who helped make this building a reality. Most importantly, I'm very excited for the kids. Looking at these students here, they're just like our students in Philadelphia, which is really exciting to me, and I can already see sort of that you're absorbing and living the Freire experience, and that's wonderful to see another 230 students having that same experience that we've seen with kids in Philadelphia. So as a symbol of welcoming Freire Wilmington into our Freire family, we had the students of Freire Charter High School in Philadelphia and Freire Charter Middle School in Philadelphia create hands, which I'm going to let you see in 1 minute. And so these hands represent, you guys can slide it right over here. So we asked the students to create hands that represented what Freire is all about, what they hope Freire Wilmington can become, and what they know Freire Wilmington will become, and sort of to extend our hand to our peers down in Wilmington. And Nick will explain why we decided to choose a hand.
Whenever I meet someone and I talk to them about Freire, they ask what kind of a place it is, and I tell them it's a family. And they think it's hyperbole, but it's not. We are a family from staff, colleagues, down to the students. And from 30 miles away, right up the road, we wanted to extend a hand to these guys. We offer our hand to guide, to support, and to raise together in victory. We share our experience and our resources, and are thrilled to play a small part in celebrating this wonderful beginning. Our students created this. It's made by their hands. What better symbol of Freire could there be? It's about nurturing and fostering community and community-minded adults. What better way to offer our hopes of success than to allow our students to actualize their potential, to create, to share, and to offer their hands in support in this way? This gift is not just from one school to another, but it's from our students to your students. We know Paul and Felicia well. This school could not be in better hands. Congrats and all best.
Thank you. Carly, you have my speech, right? I'm just kidding. So I figured I might follow Senator Harper's lead and cheat and have someone else give this, some of the students give this speech, but maybe we'll go with the prepared remarks. Hello everyone, I'm Paul Ramirez. I'm the co-head of school. I'm the head of academics, along with the amazing Miss Felicia here with us as well. Let me first say thank you to everyone here. Thank you to the Freire Philadelphia team for lending a hand, both metaphorical and physical. And thank you for you all for being here. Governor Markell talked about belief. And I think one of the things that defines us as a school is our sense of belief. And I think what brings us here together, too, is the collective belief that we have for these kids. So thank you all for that as well. We just cut a ribbon here today to inaugurate the building. And when I really think about it, though, I think the real ribbon cutting was that very first day with students. And I'm an English teacher at heart, so just to tell a very quick story. The very first day that students had their first day of class, what we did was we brought everyone, all of the students and all of the staff, into the auditorium, our cafetorium here, and had everyone gather into a circle. And I got into the middle of the circle and I said, if we wanted to do what is normal here, both in the United States, in education nationally, what we should do to really make it easy on ourselves, just looking at the statistics and looking at the facts, is that we should tell half of this circle to just go home. Because what we know is that historically, only half of the students gathered here today in this circle would graduate from high school, and even less than that would graduate from college. So just to make it easy on everyone, on this first day of school, we should just ask half of the students in this room to go home. But we're not going to do that here at Freire, because what we have at Freire is a belief that we should do and can do something dramatically different for Wilmington, for our students, and for our community. And our commitment is that if these students come in and give their best every single day, we here at Freire, as administrators, as teachers, as a staff, and as a community here in Wilmington and Delaware, are committed that not only will every single one of these students gathered in this circle graduate from Freire Charter School, but they'll be able to walk across that graduation stage with an acceptance to a 4-year college in their hands. And that is our commitment at Freire Charter School, and that is what makes us different. A dramatic belief that something different is possible here. And when I think about the ribbon cutting, yes, we're gathered here today, but I think that is the moment that things became real for us here at Freire. Two last things. I want to invite you all, of course, to stay and talk, and I believe we do have refreshments available, so feel free to chat and meet everyone in this amazing community, number one. But second, I wanted to leave you with an invitation, a second invitation to an event that will be like this one, but multiplied many times. This invitation, you might want to bring out your calendars, save the date. This will happen on May 22nd, 2019. I would love to invite you all to the very first graduation ceremony of Freire Charter School. I hope to see you there. Thank you.